nepotism.
Was just clear to me.
So
every single syllable was just like, ugh.
Quick north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through my
Imagine
mind.
right now.
Where you come from? Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big, ugly West
Just look at
Virginia.
your ID. Are you the mayor?
Because, like, even, like, out of context, it's just like big, ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no, I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big Ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from Big Ugly, West Virginia.
Nintendo absolutely knows about the internet Triton because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown's description. It was just like, only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like, kill that noise. Martin Luther King Jr. a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why? Who was the dude that... Because you know you gotta wake up one day, just 20 years later.
That mom changed everything.
I gave him a motherfucking C.
He wrote the I Have a Dream speech in school. He's just like, why are you writing about dreams? Dreams are for children.
You'll never make it, Martin. This is trash.
Or does the dude wake up like, yeah, my C incentivized him to get better?
Y'all know I was his teacher.
Yeah.
And I told him that I was pushing him to do better.
Apply yourself.
Oh my goodness.
You can go one or two ways with that way. Either A, I'm a fraud, or B, I'm inspiring people so hard that I inspired the civil rights movement. Just through my teaching.
It's just some like physicist teacher in like the 30s is like, oh man, look, I'm looking through all these old papers that I got, physics papers. Look at this D- I gave to this kid named Albert Einstein.
No, surely that can't be the same one.
Dude, imagine Stephen King in a creative writing class. Like, C- sir, your adjectives, I don't know what you're doing. A dog with rabies, what's up? In Tupac in math class, the teacher just comes up, Tupac, what I tell you about white raps in class? You're never gonna make it with this. You need these numbers. Get some bucks in you. And then 4 years later, you gotta dance around to slip up. You want to close banging it. You know I taught Sue Tupac. Oh, dude, I would never sleep.
I'd be shaking.
The PS5 in a year has outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales.
Y'all leave the Wii U alone. He tried his best.
Hey, consumers did.
Accurate?
That's not.
Yes, it is.
Early
Yes, it is.
adopter.
Exactly what we're going for.
Oh, dude, I will never forget that woman with all them Wii U's in the back of her car, thinking she was gonna flip them boys.
Oh, someone tried to do that near you guys?
No, it's a viral picture.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll look it up.
I think I've seen this.
It's unfortunate. Let's see what else we got. Well, actually.
Yep, all I had to look up was Wii U woman.
Wii U woman. Oh, this is gonna be
Get
good.
some. Get some, y'all.
The Wii U.
No, I already got a new one for you.
Oh, okay.
Where's it going?
He posted it in chat.
No. Okay.
Oh
Scalper beautifully boned.
no. And those are like even. Ooh. There's probably like 2 per box in the boxes behind her too. Yikes.
Boys in the back seat and everything.
Yeah, you can see him on the console. Dude, this is at least 10?
She's like, this is my retirement.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna flip these for double because remember the Wii was having supply issues, so this is the next console of the Wii, so why wouldn't I do it?
She didn't find it odd that she can buy in 15 of them?
Day one in the store.
Yeah, I was, because of like what the day I went through trying to get a Wii when it first came out, where I lucked the fuck out. By someone's generosity, which, where's that in this world? Where I was just so concerned about getting a Wii U day one, where I just walked into GameStop, I'm like, you guys got Wii U's? Yeah. Oh. Okay.
And no waste there, bruh.
Yep.
Remember at my GameStop, they had a tower of them built just for people to grab and go.
Yeah,
Why you ain't even gotta pay, Pimpin'? Just go ahead and take it.
because they thought it was gonna be another Wii situation where they were just gonna fly off the shelf. They probably overstocked and everything.
Oh yeah, GameStop for real had that problem.
Please take these. We need to put we have another display that we need to put here.
$100 off, please, anybody.
Can I get this keychain? Absolutely. And
It's
here's
got-
your complimentary Wii U.
I'm good.
Wii U featuring the upcoming great title, Zombie U. Remember that one? That was one of their big
They
hype
ported it.
titles.
They ported
Yeah,
it to like
yeah.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 4. It was on PlayStation Plus.
I played it at a con. That was a fun game.
It was decent. I got it because it was a
I
launch game.
will just never forget that trailer. Everybody's just like, end? What?
Oh, I remember Mike hyping that bullshit up. Oh, I remember. It's so innovative where you're just like a zombie's coming and you gotta look down and go shit, 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 and try to get your thing as opposed to pause, find item. Oh, I remember you hyping that bullshit
Yeah.
up. Oh,
Oh wow, yeah. I'm having flashbacks to that now too.
oh man.
It's a lot better in the Zelda games that came out for Wii U. Having the menu management there.
I minored in history with a focus on the development of Western European socialism. Not socialism,
Every word of that
fascism.
was just clear to me. I
So-
mean, every word, every single syllable was just like,
I
ugh.
went north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 282.
If y'all are here for
Triton, if you-
comedy, you can just leave. The Comp Brothers are gone.
Yep.
Save yourself the morning.
Triton, if you are still marking late absences, Comp Bros are late. They're online.
Both.
Who knows if they'll sign in, but we shall see. So, welcome back. Almost Thanksgiving for those people that do celebrate it. Yeah.
Oh, shit. There they are.
Ah.
You mean there he is?
Oh, singular.
All right.
If
Because-
DA wanted to quit the cast, he could have just told us in a text message. God.
Oh, it's not a quitting, it's a yelling thing.
Oh, no. What's going down?
Naruto debate with some dude.
And there we
And
go.
it started probably 30, 40 minutes ago.
I
Oh,
like.
no. Can we get
And
the
I
cliff notes?
just walked by his room and he was yelling.
Can we just get the cliff notes of what happened here?
So we did a live stream on some dude, and he has a open Discord challenge to debate him. And he has had debates and live stream debates and stuff. So DA went into the Discord, really respectful. Hey, can I debate you? And then he came up with all these excuses. Oh, my PC's in the shop. If you don't want it recorded, we can do it. Dan's like, I can record it. He was like, okay, we could do that. But it may not go up on my YouTube for a while. Dan's like, well, I'll wait. And they just kept going back and forth. So he's still going on Bush, but there was another dude in the Discord that was willing to debate DA. So DA's like, I guess I gotta prove myself. So now he's debating.
Okay. Interesting. All right. With that, I was gonna make a joke of like where his priorities lie, but with all that build up, all right, I understand.
I was looking to say like his own podcast not as important. Nah, never mind. Hold on, this is good.
This is fine. This is fine. Feels like some random scrub that you just deigned to debate, basically like out of the blue. I've been like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, no, it was it's been a couple days in the work,
Gotcha.
and I guess this is just stage one of it. And I feel like I told DA this because it wasn't the main dude who he's debating. It's some other dude that was just in the Discord. I feel like this is just a way for the main dude to hear DA's points and then start looking for counters. So when they actually debate, he'll be able to go, oh, I can counter everything now.
Yep, there you go.
So
Playing right into their hands.
I just texted him, cast bruh. he replied, can't, I'll be there.
Can't, I'll be there.
How is it that when he's not here, he's still the funniest person?
No clue.
It's unfair.
It's fair to say right now, he is very irritated.
I can imagine. He's going to get on here.
So if he...
And again, how you know DA is legitimately mad. You guys hear him on Revisited and stuff all the time. He's yelling. He's just very exuberant. When DA is actually mad, he is dead silent.
Yeah, no. He just does not want to do anything. No, they've actually seen it before. With one of the Revisiteds, I think it was the Dragon Ball GT one when we did Super iPad Wolf. He got really, really quiet right afterwards.
True.
Because he was so pissed in the episode.
It's so rare in a Revisited, though, just because, and again,
we
all try and elevate ourselves a little bit for this kind of stuff. Just because otherwise we'd just be kind of, hey, BG, how's it going? And have a good day? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We don't really elevate. We're just kind of ourselves. None of us are actually that quiet.
See, I elevate myself. I elevate myself around other people. Period. Because usually I am not the way y'all see me. if there was a camera just on me, y'all would be so bored.
Okay. So, got a few things to talk about. First of all, our weekly reminder, and I'm going to be adding one more for this week, just because of very current news. Of course, weekly reminder, Black Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, get your vaccines and boosters, wear your masks in crowded indoor places, fucking please. Support Ukraine, support LGBTQ, especially right now. Support body autonomy, pay your employees what they're worth, and be good to each other always. And then if you are having thoughts about suicide, about ending your life, those kind of depressing things, know that there are always resources for you to reach out to your friends. There is the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, then of course the suicide hotline, 1-800-273-8255. Now I'm saying this because another childhood icon has sadly passed away, this time due to suicide. Not sure if you saw that.
I was blown the fuck away.
Jason David Frank.
Blown. That dude was on it. It's like a what's it called? It's like a Robin Williams scenario.
Just with a lot of folks that
everything
that take their life, it's sometimes you don't see the signs.
Yeah. No, I was just like, really? Like,
Yep. Jason David Frank is of Power Ranger fame. He's basically been the longest standing recurring presence in the Power Rangers franchise. Was Tommy Oliver, the character Tommy Oliver. He was the Green Ranger, then turned into the White Ranger, then turned into the Red Zeo Ranger, then the Red Turbo Ranger. Then came back many seasons later as the Black Dino Ranger. There may have been some other one, and then like some other little like side projects here and there, but he has just been a constant presence in the Power Rangers franchise. When I was a kid, like the first thing I got super nutty over as a kid was Thomas the Tank Engine. The second thing was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I was fucking obsessed as a kid.
Obsessed.
And Tommy was my favorite.
Same.
Just, I would
Green Ranger was best Ranger, not even a question.
He, I don't know if that was actually a part of his martial art, but like he in the show at the very least had this like very distinct martial arts battle cry. Like, he would do that all the time.
Yeah, no,
and I would impersonate him as a child
for sure,
all the fucking time. And yeah, it's just kind of bonkers. 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Just big childhood icons in their own ways.
Wait, who was last week?
Kevin Conroy.
Wait,
Batman.
he killed himself?
No, he didn't kill himself.
No, just
he died of
dying.
cancer.
Oh,
But-
dude, I thought you said he like two suicides 2 weeks in a row.
No. Two childhood people
Oh,
that.
dude,
yeah.
you had me all kinds of fucked up.
No, that was cancer. But just still 2 weeks in a row, and it's just kind of nuts. Yeah, Power Ranger Samurai was way late. God, there's been so many seasons of Power Rangers.
I knew I did not want to jump back in when Dino Crisis was going on. Cause that just feels like it was like Time Force or Time Police.
Time Force. That was terrible.
I was like, what are we doing here?
So that was when my siblings were still young enough to really want to watch Power Rangers, so I watched everything in that series. It was not good.
I think
Wonderful.
the one that I like, just because usually when I woke up in the mornings for like middle school or something, they would have episodes on, and Wild Force was the one that I like watched for a bit. And that was where they had the Red Forever episode where they had all the Red Rangers of the past come back, including Tommy Oliver and Jason, the original Red Ranger, was like the first thing he had been in years. Yeah, that's a bit of a thing now. But
Wait, what?
he got caught doing some shit.
Oh,
The actor. I forget what, but
well, BG, any?
I believe it was either drugs and or murder.
Hold on. Hey, this is a Google moment, please. Somebody find out the truth of that one.
see, Austin St. John is his name.
Yes. What the fuck did he do? Man, people just be fucking
Austin
jumping
St.
off
John
fucking
jail?
goddamn rails.
Pandemic loan fraud, actually.
Oh, PPP loan.
Yeah.
That's whack.
Pandemic loan fraud. So if he's in jail, how come half of Congress isn't in jail?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Asking the right question.
He was a ringleader in a big, massive, like basically like picture a drug ring for a PPP loan. That's probably where I associated the drugs part.
Gotcha. But yeah, I know from what I read, JDF had 4 kids. I know him and his wife were both into mixed martial arts. I know he was trying to do a mixed martial arts career for a little while. But just always a constant presence in the Power Rangers fandom.
He was working hard to get there to be like a really good Power Rangers movie.
But yeah.
I still think the last one that came out was not as bad as people say.
Yeah, it was bad.
And he was a part of like the fan created like adult R-rated Power Rangers thing too.
Oh, you're talking about the Lord Draken stuff,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which I
He was a
love.
part of all that.
He voiced them in Battle for the Grid,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which is it's a good game.
Yep. All right. So, just wanted to kind of get that out of the way. But then in terms of just kind of getting all the sad news out of the way. As I said, support LGBTQ because just especially with certain people coming back to Twitter after they had been banned.
Jesus Christ.
We don't know if he's coming back, though, for sure.
I mean, his account is back.
Yeah, LGBTQ
Now,
hate is kind of...
Do we know that?
No, his account is back. I've clicked on it. You can click on it right now.
Really?
Kanye West is too. And you know what Kanye West tweeted? Shalom.
You can't be fucking...
I'm 100% serious.
Dude. Well, did you hear what Musk said
hear all
about
voices.
what...
Hey, welcome, DA. Welcome.
Focus is?
Oh, no, he's never mind. He's mad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, never
No
mind.
jokes.
No, he's mad.
No jokes.
I saw his face. He didn't banter with me. No, he's mad.
No jokes.
But yeah, Twitter's new modus operandi is freedom of speech, not freedom of advertising. So now you can say whatever you want on Twitter, but when you say things that are against the public good, your account will be unfindable. That's
Negative tweets, he said.
Yes.
Which, who dictates what a negative tweet is? Like, if somebody is, if you report on a school shooting, is that a negative tweet?
Well, don't
is
forget,
it hardcore is the real question.
He was mad that people accurately reported on him trying to, quote unquote, help with that children stuck in the cave thing a while back when he volunteered Tesla equipment to help.
Mm-hmm.
And then people actually said, like, no, he offered to rent it for money. And he said that was hurtful because it was inaccurate. It was on loan and they could pay him back whenever. So that is
renting it.
But that's the kind of shit he's going to say is, in the bad vein. It's like, oh, you're trying to help. You're trying to dissuade from the help. This is gonna be bad. Oh my god.
Yeah, I hate it.
This.
But yeah, to get the sad news out of the way, though, there was a shooting in Colorado at a gay bar. 5 dead, 25 injured, and it's just you see. Was it Lauren Boebert?
Dude, disgusting! What a disgusting woman,
Bobbitt.
In my opinion.
Bobbert.
But what a disgusting
Bobbitt.
woman.
Just there's a reason that these things happen when this kind of language gets promoted, is visible.
She won her re-election
or frowned upon.
Won her re-election. Let that sink in.
Yep.
See, this is the thing I don't get. These are the same people that believe that violent video games cause violent people. But they don't believe...
Oh, no, they don't believe that. No, they don't believe that. They don't believe in half the shit they actually say.
They say it in the vein
Correct.
that it's a
They
belief.
use the easiest scapegoat.
Yeah, sure.
In the direction.
In the direction of the truth.
Yeah.
But then they look at things like this and they don't go, hey, maybe the speech we say, like drag queens are indoctrinating children to mutilate themselves. Maybe that language helps foster an environment that cultivates these types of people that will shoot up a gay bar.
You're talking about a subsect of people that elected and
they're sub something.
Trump. Everything, like a rational society would not have allowed somebody who openly mocked handicapped individuals to even run for office or support that. These people are the people who stood with him even despite his rhetoric. So it should not be a surprise that these people don't see things with a clear perspective. Everything they see is skewed. They look at it through fogged glass, their own perspective, colors, everything. We don't see that because we see through regular glass.
But it's so odd that the reason they want much to buy Twitter is so things like misinformation isn't out there. but they're showing it through their skewed perspective.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to look at the alternative facts of things.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have to hear the marketplace of ideas one more time, do you understand how stupid of a phrase that is? Because a marketplace is a place where you buy and sell ideas. Are your ideas for purchase?
Yes.
Are your beliefs to be sold?
Yes. Yes.
Jesus
they are.
Christ.
That's how they view everything. Everything is through the lens of purchase. What is worth? What is your words worth? What is your actions worth? It has nothing to do with purpose or morality. It's worth. Again, economy was more important to them than the safety of the general populace when it comes to COVID. It was all about repairing the economy. That's the people you're dealing with. You're not up against rationality, BG. You can't understand them. There is no understanding. There is only an attempt to break down their very skewed viewpoint and trying to find a way around it. And that's the weird point of time we are in right now.
Speaking of more Twitter shenanigans, just because it's not going to stop anytime soon. So there's like, I think I saw like only like 150 developers left or employees. I forget.
It was still quite a bit of employees, but I think developers
it went
are way
from
down.
like 7,500 to less than 1,000. I know that much. But yeah, basically what happened on Thursday, or it was like Wednesday night going into Thursday, Twitter, all the employees in Twitter were given an ultimatum. They had till 2 p.m. on Thursday to commit to, and I quote, hardcore Twitter 2.0. Many of them quit instead.
No, they didn't sign the thing, so it is we accept your resignation. Because that's what happened in Twitter UK or Twitter Japan, one of them. They didn't hit yes because they were like, this is kind of dubious, so we're not going to say yes to this. But they were locked out of the system the next day, and then the day after that, they got emails like, we accept your resignation. It's like, we ain't resigning to nothing.
Yeah, and I know there's a lot of different labor laws over in the UK, so that's going to be probably another lawsuit coming.
Oh, they don't play about their. There's a lawsuit, potential blocking of Twitter in the EU. They do not play about this stuff.
So, and I think there's even still some lawsuits in that too, and labor laws going to be happening here in the States as well. But yeah,
people had the money to fight it. He would be hit with so many wrongful termination suits right now.
He already is. That's already happening.
It would have to be one big lawsuit then, because I don't know how you fight against a Musk team of lawyers.
That's the thing.
If you're a single dev,
it's not going to be in that scenario. The problem is it'll go to a grand jury. The problem is it'll have to be a Supreme Court issue. And that's not going to work right now.
Yeah, the only people that I really see and just have seen pictures of still working there, a majorative amount of the employees left are people on, I think it's H1O visas.
Work visas.
Yeah, they're on work visas. And basically, they have to be employed and at a job that is sponsoring their visa in order to stay in the United States. Otherwise, I believe they have like 60 days. And it isn't as simple as like, oh, just get another job, forehead. No. People taking on and sponsoring those type of visas are taking on a larger risk.
And how much longer until Musk waives those?
Yeah, we'll see. But right now, those people are kind of forced into these 1 a.m., 2 a.m. little powwows where he is judging quality of code, which I don't think he has any right to be looking at code nowadays anyways.
Oh, dude, that code review was horrific.
It's too close to a meme to be funny.
It's like your shit, though?
It's too real.
Yeah.
No.
Hold on.
Trump
If he's
does not.
saying that,
But Trump, you look at something like Trump with the burgers. He's so proud. It's so real. This seems like Musk quasi leans into things because he is a quote unquote meme lord.
He's an internet man. He knows how to get people talking about him. And it seems like he's towing that line too much just to get people to ironically talk about him on Twitter.
he's pushing himself. That's it.
Yeah. He's just getting his name out there, and I don't like it. I just much prefer incompetence instead of hardcore Twitter 2.0 because that's a headline.
Yeah, there was a time where everything Trump said would become a headline on anything he tweeted out. And he's not saying things to get a headline.
No.
He's just saying stupid things.
Understandable. Okay. And then the other thing that I found really funny is just because since they've basically fired their entire HR, security, copyright staff, a large amount of the people that, manage Twitter, people are just uploading full-ass movies to Twitter now.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. In 2 minutes.
Copyright.
So, Hackers.
I saw
Tokyo Drift. Need for Speed are among the ones that I have listed here.
Those are the Need for Speed one is the one I saw where it was just one account that went Need for Speed. Now, here's where Twitter's going to get in some real trouble. If people start uploading Disney stuff. Imagine if someone uploaded a cam version of Black Panther right now. That is not going to sit well with Disney.
Delicious.
Well, yeah, that's the crux is how much longer until one of the big the big companies are already kind of suing them. If you're not, we're already aware of that. Eli Lilly is already on the
Oh, they were not happy. People are pulling advertisement left and right. And I saw these dumb muskrats going, advertisers see all the conservatives that have money, they'll stick around. You dumb cucks do not understand that they've got money is not good enough. Because I'm sure Nazis have money. These neo-Nazis, I'm sure some of them have money. But the perception is what they're looking for. They don't want to be next to people saying the Jews are evil.
Look at Kanye West.
They don't want to be next to that type of content. You don't want to be in Johnson & Johnson making baby powder and then it goes, here's a baby beheading. Well, I don't.
Yeah. Twitter still
not
Twittering.
Going well.
Next up, do we want to talk about? I haven't seen it yet, but do we want to talk about Black Panther?
I have seen it.
I've seen it as well.
I saw you said it was mid. I needed an explanation.
Mid.
Okay, what was your review of the first one?
I thought the first one was better. And I don't remember specifically what I gave it. Okay. But I would say this one it's too much of it feels too much on the nose of just kind of pushing the and it's gonna be I have no other way to phrase this, but pushing the goodwill that they garnered from how they handle Chadwick's death onto T'Challa. So a lot of it, because people are saying it feels like a tribute to Chadwick, and I find that practice kind of disgusting. On top of that, I didn't find the CG particularly great. I
think that they would cash out on that at least.
They did better than the first one.
They did do better.
But it's not.
It was legit cartoon mode.
There's a moment where you get to see the new Black Panther's head with the costume, just the helmet off. It just comes off.
Is it Cats
Oh, yeah.
2019?
No, it's not
just
Cats.
sort of floating there.
No.
It reminded me instantly of the Hulk in Infinity War when he was in that giant Iron Man. I'm just like, that is clearly CG'd. The acting was good. Oh, okay. See, I can't go into it without going into spoilers because there's a part that pisses me off, and it's basically the crux of the third act.
I don't
Okay,
care.
I need to hear this.
DA,
What
do you
is
care?
it?
So, it's Shuri's mom dying. Cause Riri is right there. Namor is trying to break into the glass. He does this big wind up. I swear to God, it takes 20 seconds before he hits that glass again. She says, "Run, child." And Riri goes, "No, I'm not leaving without you." And in that time, they both just stand there and wait for him. And she dies because of it. Why aren't you both running? Why are you just standing there?
I give you that. I do.
And that's the entire crux of the third act of the movie. And then we got T'Challa's secret child
Oh.
in the post-credit scene. You're gonna sit here and tell me this bullshit? And then we got it's so. What is the focus of this movie? What is the central thing that ties the things together in this movie? What is it about?
I believe
Wakanda
if I had to
forever?
name-
If I asked you what Black Adam was about, you can tell me what it's about.
I mean, Black Panther's whole theme was about overcoming grief, I believe.
Yeah, I overcoming grief. ... ellipses question mark. Do you understand the lack of focus here? What they basically did was go to everybody and go, "How do you feel about T'Challa's death?"
I'm seeing a lot of rage here.
Yes, did they have the secret agent people like, "Oh, it's the Wakandas doing this"? Hey, what about all this tech? What about all these people that saw these blue people? Nah, it's just them. Okay, are we gonna deal with the blue people now that we know they exist? Not really. Oh, let's go get Shuri while she's here on American soil. Why would we do that? What is the purpose of capturing the princess of Wakanda right now? Ah!
Oh, wow.
Allowed.
Better or worse than Black Adam?
Amanda!
Mike asked you a question, better or worse than Black Adam?
Better.
Okay.
There we go. We'll take that.
I said this movie's like a 6. Black Adam is not that. Black Adam is trash
Gotcha.
because of the final 25 minutes.
On that note, one of the little tidbits that I saw was and I think in its opening week or weekend, it earned $400 million at the box office, and it is already more profitable than Black Adam.
Black Adam was 350 around there.
Yeah.
Even The Rock can't sell that many tickets, apparently.
No, I don't know why people believe The Rock is this like superstar leading man. I can't think of a movie that he elevated with his star presence. It's
Jumanji?
but that's
Mummy
Kevin
2?
Hart too. No, shut up. Jumanji is Kevin Hart too, so you got 2 superstars. But then you got The Rock and Mark Wahlberg in Pain and Gain, and nothing. It was a flop. You got him in Rampage, but that's dumb movie. That's dumb big ape brain video game fans wanted to go see it. And even then, it wasn't an overwhelming success. Skyscraper, I don't know what it did, but it was an awful movie. I hated Skyscraper with my dying breath. It was my worst movie of that year. I wish more people saw it so they understood how terrible that movie was. Now, you going, I only watched it because of The Rock is something different, because there is interest in a thing because The Rock is in it. But that does not mean, it's not like a Tom Cruise thing where 80% of the audience will go see it strictly because of Tom Cruise. 20 might see it because of The Rock, and then you gotta deliver a movie that's worthwhile to see again or You are off in train!
Was that the movie where he had a fake leg or something?
The movie where he had a fake leg and he jumped from one building to another!
You can do that with a fake leg. Well, the science is not out.
Skyscraper was dumb! What are you doing, Triton? 7 out of 10?
Also,
that movie is a 4 on its best day!
I don't know if you guys saw in the Smash chat in our Discord, but there was just a hour-long discussion where Triton was like, yeah, I didn't know Smash Bros. Existed until September of 2021. He went...
I don't care, he saw this movie.
Sure, but he went his whole life without ever hearing about Smash in any capacity. Any. And people...
All I know is Skyscraper is horrible.
Just shocking to me.
Yeah, it's shocking.
He's just like, and then he's like, I only really played Minecraft, and people were just posting like, Smash Bros. Melee intro remade in Minecraft, Smash Bros. Worlds in Minecraft. It's like, it was all around you.
It was here the whole time.
It kind of never left when you think about it.
True. Oh man. All right, let's go through a few other tiny things. Sonic the Hedgehog's co-creator, Yuji Naka, was arrested for insider trading.
This was the goofiest thing that he could have possibly done. I don't know why he thought he was going to get away with this.
Yeah, him and a few other people at Square Enix, he was working at Square Enix at the time, while he was there, learned that they were about to make a Dragon Quest mobile game, which Dragon Quest, stupid popular in Japan. And him and a few others bought quite a lot of shares of stock. He himself bought 10,000 shares of stock in Square Enix a couple weeks before this game was announced.
Oh, no, you're wrong. Because the game is going to be co-developed by somebody else. He bought stock in the other company.
Gotcha.
Because they're going to receive a tremendous boost. Square Enix, let's just say their stock is $80 a share. They might go up to 86 off of this news, 92. But the other company, let's say their stock is $8 a share. They might go up to 35, 40. Mm-hmm. Which is a much larger jump.
So
Quick
yeah,
question. Is he still working on the Sonic stuff?
No.
Or is there okay? He invented it a while ago and then did a couple things.
Did some other stuff. Now it's completely run by Sonic Team. Which
and they're doing a job.
On that note, dude, Sonic Frontiers is really fucking good.
It keeps crashing my emulator, so I just gotta wait until that's ironed out.
It's really good. Did you get to the first boss?
Yep, I just beat it.
Oh, dude.
Which game?
Sonic Frontiers, the newest Sonic game.
I don't know if that was the first boss or like a mini boss. I can't really say. No. Turn your head.
Did you go Super Sonic?
No.
No. Okay, then you have not gotten to the first actual boss.
Okay, yeah. So it was just
just
all right.
for every boss fight, I keep adding a song to my current rotating playlist. It's hitting hard. Like, again, there's certain things here and there that are just like are very small grievances, and then again, there's just the thing you have to just expect with Sonic games, where because of the speed, there are going to be some glitches, some weirdness, what have you. but so far is really fucking good. I'm going to be splitting time between that and Pokemon. We'll get to Pokemon, don't you worry. Other thing is I just beat today, 100%ed God of War Ragnarok.
You 100% it already?
Yeah, it's not. It's
several
not
people have.
Yeah, it's not that hard. In terms of 100%ing it, it's just if you do everything in the game, there's no like difficulty settings or what have you. If you just do everything,
Find everything.
Yep. And I honestly do not blame people for saying it's a 10 out of 10 game. Story, great. Characters, great. Gameplay, fucking awesome. It improves on just about everything from the previous game. Level design, great. Puzzles, pretty darn good. I will not
hear a big complaint about people, NPCs just constantly telling you how to do the puzzle.
They help you. They do help you. And like, I can understand that just because like sometimes people will get frustrated with things.
But I feel like that should be an accessibility thing or depending on the difficulty. Like if you're stuck on a puzzle for
in the hints they do have accessibility settings. You might be able to turn it off. I never tried it.
Okay, yeah, definitely check that out. Because if it is, then people are just complaining for no reason because they could just do it now.
Yeah, but just in general, yeah. It should win a lot of awards at the Game Awards. That's all I'm gonna say. It fucking deserves it. Very, very.
It's basically
game.
Between it and Elden Ring for Game of the Year.
Yeah, we'll get to the nominees in a little bit. But yeah, and one of the cool things
we go through this every year. Yep. You read off the nominees, and we just go, we've got nothing to say because we haven't played 90% of it.
I'm not gonna go over like the esports people, mostly just the game stuff. But there is actually a really cool thing in God of War that I did not know. So it's a side quest. There's no real spoilers or anything. As you're wandering around, you come across this thing called the Eternal Campfire. And it's a campfire that is, its fire is rainbow colored and it's like spewing out rainbow smoke. You find this journal about these two adventurers that traveled around trying to make ingredients and trying to find a place that they could call home. And as you collect these ingredients, go about, you find the Mimir, the head that you have on your belt, starts telling their story and just saying that, through the coldest days, through the nights, what have you. And as they were adventuring, they finally found out that home was with each other. The story was based off of two of the devs of the previous game where one passed away in 2020. And they had this thing that they had in a relationship where they had a heart insignia that they put their initials in. That insignia is the insignia that they use for this in-game side quest to mark where these items are. And these were two men. So the Eternal Campfire, rainbow colored, rainbow smoke, about everlasting love, finding home within someone, like with someone, just like a really, really touching thing that I just read. I'm like, that is really fucking cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
Really, really heartfelt tribute, and it's a it's not just something on a wall over here. It's a full blown side quest in the game with its own story and what have you. I found it to be really awesome.
But then they also just turn and just go, "Did you know Kratos fought an ice cream truck clown?" You go, well, maybe not have that as well.
That's just a small little conversation. It's fun though. Come on.
There was a fat princess. She was fat.
Yeah, the conversation. Like I actually got that conversation in the game today, and just like, you fought all these things. You ever want to talk about them? Just Kratos was like, I would not speak of it. Fair enough.
Yeah, that was a great little thing to find.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's very, very good stuff. Very good game. Highly recommended to anybody that wants to play it. Both games, God of War 2018 and then this one. All right. The last thing I want to get to before Game Awards and Pokemon. And I don't know if you know anything about this, but apparently there's a linebacker for the Las Vegas Raiders that is now retiring from the NFL after selling a Pokemon card.
I didn't hear this one, actually.
Yeah. It just says,
It was probably a practice squad member or something.
he's like, after selling his 9.5 Gem Mint Pokemon Illustrator card for $672,000, Las Vegas Raiders linebacker Blake Martinez has retired from the NFL.
Oh, that's goofy. I don't know why you would do that.
Who knows? It was the thing that popped up on Twitter. I found it kind of funny.
It's hilarious.
Didn't know if you knew anything about it. All right, we'll breeze through the game award nominees, and then we'll get into Pokemon. So, Game Awards is coming up on, let's see here. Let me just, on their website.
December 8th.
December 8th. Okay, thank you very much. December 8th, obviously. Games going up for awards, as well as a bunch of trailers.
We're not getting a new NRS game, so my wants went way down.
It was just hard confirmed already by Boone.
Yeah, he said he'll be there, but he won't be presenting. And if he's not presenting, there's gonna be...
Is that presenting as in like being someone that reads something, or?
So yeah, presenting, interviewing, any type of thing.
Okay.
I doubt he'll be doing. He just said he'll be there.
Okay. All right. So going into the nominees, we have Game of the Year. We have A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It's odd that I've actually played a majority of these games.
People are big mad about Stray.
Really?
Stray seems like it'd be up my alley.
So they're basically going, y'all couldn't find a single better game than Stray. It seems very much like, oh, the touchy-feelies. It matters more than being an actual good game or something. And I just wonder what the game they in their mind would be speaking.
Yeah,
because somebody was like, not God of War, but Call of Duty.
No.
Like, do you think that's a better game than Stray just because it has higher production values? I don't. Yeah, what makes it better?
Like, honestly, if I were to replace it with anything that I played this year, it would be Kirby.
Yeah, I can understand Kirby. Other people are crying that the year isn't over, so it's not fair that the good games in December get forgotten by next year. Something like Callisto Protocol probably won't get a lot of awards because it'll be forgotten. It's goofy stuff, dude. So it's people crying that the awards don't really matter. And then crying that the awards aren't awarding the things they should. What are we doing here?
Yeah, it was like very early this year, Gavin.
But having the game that you like be acknowledged does feel good.
It doesn't matter if you don't think the thing matters. It would be
but you would have to correlate the person saying this doesn't matter, but also you're speaking as a whole. This person saying, "Hey, why is this not?" And then the whole saying it don't matter.
Would you feel good if PewDiePie made Persona 5 Royal his game of the year it came out?
No.
PewDiePie does not matter to you. Mm-hmm. So if you think the Game Awards do not matter,
but why would you have to find somebody saying, I don't care that the Game Awards...
Phil! No, we're not talking about Phil. You can say Phil about anything. But he's literally there. He's literally there. But that Game Award... I understand. No, I completely understand. But you can't use Phil as a market for anything. He's an anomaly in every case. It's not fair, okay? We got it. Phil, no. So you have to correlate somebody both going, the Game Awards are poop, but also, where's this game though? And not just the whole masses say the Game Awards don't matter, but this one person saying, hey, but where this at though? Don't say Phil! Don't! You can't always go back to Phil! It's not fair! It's lazy!
I don't know if there's a setting on your guys' Discord or something, which chat saying it too. Just that sometimes when you guys get really loud, it just hard cuts your mic.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I heard them the entire time. They didn't cut to me.
Yeah, no.
It sometimes gets staticky on my end.
Oh, maybe it's just you then. And
Maybe.
then because it's you, they hear it as well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll
Distort.
look into it.
It did distort. It did distort pretty hard. Do you guys have like your settings played with on Discord at all, or no?
I don't see anything. There's no noise gate. Echo suppression. There's a noise suppression.
I have noise, echo, and all that shit turned on for me.
Yeah. We'll figure that out.
I don't even
at a
have
later
echo.
point, but it is something that's happened for at least a little while now. I was just thinking it might, because, you know, sometimes your mic settings just go up and down where I'll have to, like, adjust you. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just a thing that'll fix itself or unfix itself. I don't know. But,
yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, Stray, in general, I liked it a lot. I probably, again, for me, wouldn't put it up in here with the Game of the Year. Indie game, for sure. But,
What would you put in its place?
Besides Kirby, is there anything else?
I'd have to look.
Yeah, see.
But again, I mean, I don't think it has a like whatever I put there, I don't think it has a shot of winning. I think, like you said, it's between Elden Ring and God of War.
Yeah, those are the big two.
Like I would, I have not played a Plague Tale, but I would probably put Xenoblade 3 right underneath those two, personally. And then I think I might put Stray above Horizon, honestly.
There you go.
Just in terms of story and what have you. It's a cute little
Yeah,
game.
people were also mad that Horizon was up there.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's basically the same game. Okay, cool.
I mean, technically God of War is in a way too.
Yep, but that doesn't matter. That's
Yeah.
not
All right.
the same thing.
Best game direction, Elden Ring, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortality, and Stray. More for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Stray actually might have a good chance of winning that. Just in terms of how many cat things that you can do in the game. I had so much fun doing it. Just Meme was telling me, he's just like, hey, go trip that robot. I'm like, what? He's like, go right in front of that robot, and you can just make these robots eat fucking shit just by running in front of them. It's so good. Next up, best narrative, Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and Immortality. I'm seeing a lot of good things about Immortality. I'm not sure if anyone has even looked into it at all, but
Never even heard of it.
okay, I'll have to look that up. From what I've seen, I mean, God of War could probably win that over Elden Ring. Again, I've not seen a Plague Tale, but God of War was really fucking good. Best art direction, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Scorn, and Stray. That one, I don't know. A lot of those games are like, you know, pseudo-realistic. Like Elden Ring might kind of have an edge in terms of like the gothic feel. But overall, it's just like, that one, I don't know. Best score in music, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Metal Hell Singer. That's the, that's what that game is. That's the Doom/rhythm game.
Yep.
That might actually be up there. God of War Ragnarok, Elden Ring, Plague Tale Requiem. God of War had pretty good music. Xenoblade had very good music. So my vote would probably go to Xenoblade, but the game that probably deserves it is Metal Hellsinger. Next up, best audio design, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7, and Horizon Forbidden West. That's another just subjective whatever category. Best performance, Ashley Birch. For Horizon Forbidden West is Aloy, A Plague Tale Requiem, Charlotte McBurney. Christopher Judge is Kratos in God of War Ragnarok. Man Engaged from Immortality. There's another Immortality. And then Sonny Suljic, who plays Atreus in God of War Ragnarok. I would honestly give it to Sonny. He fucking killed. I mean, both of them fucking killed it, but just like how the story is framed in God of War Ragnarok, he fucking killed it. I really hope he wins. Next up, Games for Impact, A Memoir Blue, As Dusk Falls, Citizen Sleeper, Endling Extinction is Forever, Hindsight, I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. I like the picture for that game. Best Ongoing, Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Genshin Impact, I think Final Fantasy XIV probably deserves it, but either Fortnite or Genshin Impact is probably going to win it.
Oh, absolutely.
Best indie. This one hurts. There's Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu, Stray, and Tunic. I loved both Stray and Tunic. And that's a hard one.
It's an honor to just be nominated. Everybody does the good thing, and we all went out there, tried our best, and they got us in the fourth half. But fourth half,
A fourth
half. All right.
Tunic was just a really good Zelda-like game, and then the ending Easter egg thing that went like 15 layers deep in terms of finding out the secret of this Easter egg was nuts. Like having to put a soundograph to an audio wave file in order to find these symbols. It's just, it went so deep. And it may have been uncovered more since I played. I haven't looked. But I would probably vote for Tunic there. Best mobile game, who cares? Best community support. The one there that probably should win is No Man's Sky, just because, again, that game had such a turnaround.
It's a big comeback.
Innovation and accessibility. As Dust Falls, God of War, Return to Monkey Island, The Last of Us Part 1, the remake, interesting, and The Quarry.
They incorporated all the accessibility stuff from 2 into 1.
Gotcha. Okay. Best action game: Bayonetta 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. Probably Bayonetta is going to win it. Best action adventure: Plague Tale, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic. God of War is probably going to win that. Best RPG: Elden Ring, Live Alive. Oh, that came out. I forgot about that. I wanted to play it. Live Alive, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Triangle Strategy, and Xenoblade. Elden Ring's probably going to win it. Xenoblade deserves it. Best fighting: DNF Duel, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, All-Star Battle R, The King of Fighters 15, Multiversus, and Sifu. Did you play
light
KOF?
year for fighting games?
I played a little of it. I wasn't into it, but
Okay.
I hear very good things from the people that played a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the only one that I've really played there is Multiversus.
I heard DNF Duel is very good.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun, but it's not balanced.
Yeah. But I think that was the point of just making this big old wacky, hey, here's Fighter, and Fighter is nothing but Fight Man, and he's gonna fight you. And that comes with all the trappings of it. So I enjoy watching it.
Best family game, aka the Nintendo category and friend. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Lego Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga, Mario & Rabbids Spark of Hope, Nintendo Switch Sports, and Splatoon 3. Kirby should win this. It was potentially the best Kirby game that has come out.
It was a very good game.
Best Sim Strategy, Dune Spice Wars, Mario & Rabbids, Total War Warhammer 3, 2 Point Campus, and Victoria 3. No opinions on that. Best Sports, F1 22, FIFA 23, NBA 2K3 23, Gran Turismo 7, and Ollie World. Oh, interesting. Best Multiplayer, Call of Duty, Multiversus, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Probably Call of Duty's going to win that, or Overwatch.
I heard Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was good. I played it a little bit at Yoma.
Content Creator of the Year. I'm the only person I recognize there is Ludwig. One of them is just their picture in here is just Mob Psycho, or Mob from Mob Psycho. Don't know why. And I think the rest of this is probably just like, best debut indie: Neon White, Norco, Stray, Tunic, Vampire Survivors. To me again, Tunic. Best adaptation. Oh, interesting. It's like video game adaptation. That's a new one. Arcane. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, the Cuphead show, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, and the Uncharted movie.
I've watched Edge Runners and Arcane only. Both of them were phenomenal. Like, I don't know if have you guys watched a lot of anime recently or no?
Not too much, no.
Watch Edge Runners. Even if you have no interest in Cyberpunk 2077, it's its own self-included story, and it's actually just really good anime. Like, legitimately, just really good anime. Really good animation, really good voice acting, like, whether sub or dub, whatever you want to go with. Like, it's all around solid. It's fun to watch. Also, if you have not watched Arcane because it's quote-unquote League of Legends, please watch Arcane. It is genuinely good.
Arcane
like, again,
is actually very good.
It's a self-contained story. It's telling the lore that League created, but in its own way. It's so fucking good. Both Edge Runners and Arcane, I cannot recommend enough. Outstanding fucking pieces of anime and animation.
Those
for both.
Eh?
It's a big old pass from your boy.
You haven't watched it. Okay, never mind. I think like you watch it and you're giving it an and no, you're just gonna pass. Okay.
Yep, just not gonna watch them.
You're just gonna be
Neither
DA.
seems interesting to me.
Okay. Sure. I think you'd actually like Edge Runners, but whatever.
I like Trigger.
Yeah, I think you'd like Edge Runners, but whatever.
Yeah, it's
I don't think you do.
what?
I like Triggered.
No, I said Trigger. Trigger is the studio.
But
Yeah, I just get turned off with a lot of cybernetics and robots and all that stuff. It's just like that's just like you gotta work for it. And Trigger is like, yeah, but then it's just and then you got the 2077. It just doesn't interest me. And like you said, quote unquote League of Legends, and say what you want, but I'm sure there's things that are just like, oh, you did this, and it's a reference to whatever spell this is, and you go, ooh.
Not really.
No.
If you don't know the series, you wouldn't be able to pick those things out. Like I'm not
Mo,
gonna
that's
say
what
there's
he's saying. It's
but
more enhanced. Like
they
you
don't
don't
lean
need
into
to
that.
know what Mortal Kombat is to go see a Mortal Kombat movie. But
I
when
would say
they
you
do a
don't-
Mortal
you-
Kombat thing, when they do a Mortal Kombat thing, a fan is gonna go, "Wow, the Mortal Kombat thing," whereas a non-fan is just gonna go, "Oh, they did a thing," and I'm sure this is actually a
They
thing.
don't load up either series with like, hey, wink wink, nod nod, like those type of like.
You are truly not understanding what I'm saying.
No, I do.
Sub-Zero doing an ice clone isn't a wink wink nudge nudge, but you know what the ice clone is from the game. And it enhances it for you as a fan because you get to see it and go, wow, the ice clone. Whereas somebody else might just go, oh, that's a cool power. And that's what DA is saying. Even if there's... No, I didn't say detract. Because nobody would detract from the ice clone. It's just a cool power. DA's going, if I watch this thing... They're gonna. I'm sure there's minute things they do that I wouldn't recognize and be able to be hyped for because I don't play the game.
I don't see how that's a negative, like at all.
It's not a negative at all. It's
less of a positive because you're getting more out of it because you know more of the series.
You don't need to know either, though.
Again, you are not under. No one's saying you need to. You don't need to know anything about Mortal. But you don't need to know anything about Mortal Kombat.
From what you might
it's not detracting. It's a lack. It's not a detraction. It's a lack of enhancement.
But you're viewing it as a detraction. That's how you.
No, he never said that. He said it would. He said it would matter more. He said it would matter more to a person that knows what's going on than him who has no idea what's going on when they do a power that is in the game. Well, he's not saying that as a negative. He's saying it's not. No, he just said he doesn't like all this thing. That was like his fifth point of why he won't watch it.
The thing is, when you use that as an excuse to why you won't watch something, it's a detraction.
I don't think it's
saying I'm not going to get max enjoyment out of this because I don't know the lore, so there's no point. That's essentially what it breaks down to.
A reason not to do something is not a detraction from the thing. You not wanting to eat pizza right now is not a detraction from pizza. You're just not in the mood for a pizza. You want a burger.
It's kind of circular logic, though. To be honest with you, it's very circular.
Hey, logic is logic.
Uh,
X all the conservatives. This is my marketplace of ideas.
What a callback. All right. Yeah, out of that, probably one of those two is going to win, although I think Sonic probably would have a good shot as well. Most anticipated game. Final Fantasy 16, Hogwarts Legacy, boo. Resident Evil 4 Remake, Starfield, and The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
I think it's gonna be Zelda. There's no other way it's not.
I mean, my bias would be showing. I think so too, but people have been really wanting Starfield. People really want Resident Evil 4. I don't think Hogwarts Legacy has any shot in the water.
No.
People are still very hyped for that.
But not as much as it used to be.
But
I mean, all it takes is a couple. All it takes is a couple bots.
I mean, I know where my vote's going. You know what I'm saying?
Hogwarts Legacy.
But to me, I could see Zelda, Starfield, or Resi taking that. If I had to guess, it would probably be Zelda, but I think it's more contentious than people think.
It's going to be Zelda. There's not even a
esports game.
contest.
Who cares? Esport athlete. I'm pissed that no fighting gamers actually get in esports besides like Sonic Fox.
Yeah, we don't matter.
Apparently.
Fighting game lives don't matter.
There's not enough. There's not enough.
Money.
There's not enough. Not even just money. There's not enough participation. There's not enough viewership. Like you can
toxic.
You can go athlete of the year. A lot of them should probably be like rugby players, but they're never going to be rugby players because they get 100,000 viewers, where the Super Bowl gets 100 million.
True. All right, then last but not least, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out this Friday.
The glitchy mess of
and
glitches.
the videos are coming in. This game is
not finished.
Not even close.
At all.
Not
As I
even
stated,
close.
this is a Battlefield scenario.
Oh, yeah. Not done.
One of the worst things was somebody was just like, you can plug in another controller and move them both forward and go double speed. And I go, excuse me.
Next time I stream, I'm trying it.
Yep.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that's actually disgusting.
Yeah, speedrunners.
Good for speedrunners. Oh, they're
heyday. They are going to maintain this 1.0 patch on some server somewhere forever for speedrunning.
It's going to be 3-minute runs of this game.
Oh my god.
They're going to have 8 controllers going.
It's only 2. It's only 2. They checked it. It's 2 max. But yeah, like, so I played it on Friday. Didn't really encounter too much glitchiness. The one weird thing which was freaking me out for whatever reason, like I don't know if it's like render distance or something, but like the geometry of the walls will change as you walk past them, so it looks like there's like an underground serpent like rising the height of the wall as you're running. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is this? And I did have my trainer just, like, be in a battle. Like, I was about to catch a Diglett, and he was just kind of standing there. He threw a Pokeball backwards in order to catch it. It was quite impressive, to be honest. But, yeah, I've just seen, like, you know, the mounts disappearing, friends being in-game, growing to Titan, Attack on Titan levels of size and grossness. The Diglett penis that someone posted in Discord was, or the Wiglet penis, even better.
Hey, it's white, it's better.
Was really funny. It's
people T-posing.
There is, oh, the wind up. VG, I saw you retweeted that today as well.
Oh yeah, there's been a bunch of those where they're just exorcism in themselves.
Yeah, and it's
Getting on a bike too close to another player makes you fucking Dynamaxed.
and it's just it's. And here's the thing too. And this isn't a whole thing. It's like, well, the Switch can't handle it. No, look at fucking Breath of the Wild. Like, the Switch can handle open world games of this size. And this world is nowhere near the size.
Do you hear the problem with it though? Do you know
well,
why?
No, but I'm going to explain what the problem is. So it's not the system can't handle it issue. And then you look at Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was delayed and delayed and delayed because Nintendo, when it is just their property, they solely own it, they are not afraid to push back a game to make sure that there is polish to it and that it is optimized and that it runs smoothly. The problem with Pokemon is that it is owned, while it is Nintendo published, it is owned by the Pokemon Company. And the Pokemon Company is the people at the top that are pushing these stupid, not realistic deadlines. So it's the tippity top of Game Freak who then answer to the people at the Pokemon Company just because the Pokemon Company itself, is the trading card game, is the anime, is TV shows, it's movies, the games. And they have a timeline of like, all right, this game needs to come out, and then we're going to release the Pokemon trading cards, and then the anime is going to catch up and then start showing in this new region, and it's going to do this, and then we're going to have these live shows over here, and then the Pokemon franchise is put under such a scrutinous deadline that they are unwilling to budge and delay stuff.
Yep.
That these games suffer because of it.
You know what the issue why the frame rate in Pokemon right now is bad, right?
Well, it's not just the frame rate, my friend, but continue.
Well, so when the game is played, usually what games do, right, is it renders out the part of the world that is within your view distance. And then it builds and deletes as you move around. That's just how games are done. Not this one. The entire world around you is rendered. It exists at all times around you. There is no breaking down in creation. It's all there, scaled fully. At all times. The whole world.
I see no issues with that.
And you wonder why when you walk into the moment there's one too many things in the area, everything goes like from 30 frames to like 2. It's because this thing's like, oh wait, shit, you can see this now. Adding too much can't deal.
You need to be able to instantly load into an island 4 islands away for some reason. That needs to be loaded right now.
Yeah, it's not built right.
Yeah, there was the classroom setting that you're in. Like every other student besides like the one main character is being rendered at like 2 frames a second.
That walk animation.
Then children appearing and disappearing out of existence, which we're just saying like both versions of the game they just share resources. So sometimes the children are needed in Violet, so they disappear from Scarlet, but then come back. And yeah, there's just a lot of stalkers in the game. There's a lot of people that really want your attention, just from a story character perspective. It's a little disconcerting, but
yeah.
But yeah, I haven't run into anything egregious as of yet, but I need to play more of this game to to truly see what is going on there.
Oh, it's
also,
there.
there's videos going out there. There's like people are saying like, oh, Pokemon are randomly flying up into the air, and they keep showing this Jigglypuff clip. That is actually intentional. That's not a glitch.
Yeah, I figured as much.
It's Jigglypuff's the balloon Pokemon, and it's like it's whenever there's a storm in the game, there's weather in the game, and there's like a big gust of breeze, and you're next to a Jigglypuff, it just flies away because it's a balloon.
I haven't really looked into the actual Pokemon, but a couple have crossed my vision, and I'm like, there's a couple that I love, and Yeah, DA mice and stuff like that. But the tandem mouse and the what's the evolved form? Mousehold. Mousehold is such a great name, and I love the concept of those Pokemon so much. It is two mice. That's tandem mouse, and then you've got the Mousehold, and then they get kids. So it's just the kids, and they're just attached to the parents. And it's like Mousehold. I'm like, that's great. I would love those Pokemon.
I haven't run into them
I know
yet.
almost nothing else.
Aww.
This game
adorable.
is this game is piss easy.
Oh no.
Yes, it is.
I mean, piss easy.
They have gotten
I was
easier and easier over the years.
flush. I was flush with Pokemon before I hit my first gym.
Oh yeah, no, there is no min-maxing type advantage. There's no.
I
There's
am
all the things.
95% of my battles. I have not needed to switch from my starter. There's no reason to experiment with anything. Nothing.
That's unfortunate.
It's too easy, dude. I'm starting to lose interest.
I wonder if I could solo Gyarados.
Oh, definitely.
You get magic. You can get Magikarp pretty early in the game too. I already caught one.
And you don't need to. You no longer need to do that. Start with the Pokemon, swap out. Everybody in your party gets experience. Not full experience, but the first Pokemon gets the full experience, and the other ones get
It's
more.
been a thing since X and Y.
X and Y, but X and Y you had to have an item to do it. Now it's just standard.
Yeah, you could turn it off though. I remember, and those.
It shouldn't be on.
It doesn't matter to me.
It shouldn't be default on.
So yeah, I'll pick my. I'll just go. All right, my starter is level 40. Let's get everybody else up to 25, and I'll just go through my Pokemon and train until everybody hits 25.
That's kind of cheeks. Yeah, grinding individually, but there's at least a sense of accomplishment when you go, all right, finally got this muff up to level 25 and it's evolving or whatever.
Yeah, you really got to work towards getting the Pokemon you want.
Back in our day.
I can literally just sit Pokemon on the back burner. 5 of them get experience. Get them all up to level 30, 35, 40, whatever. Loves learning moves and evolving, and I've never done a single battle with them.
Yeah. It is. They have made these games very, very easy now.
Yeah, it's starting to lose me.
I can understand that. I've always been more on the collecting side of things in those games.
I mean, you don't have to battle in gyms if you don't want to. There's other ways to clear the story.
I mean, but you've got the Titan Pokemon, which the last one I did, I beat in 2 moves for the first form and then 3 for the second.
And they're not very Titan.
And then there's the Starfall, which is the Team Rocket-ish people, and it's just basically the same. You do something, and then the big boss comes out, and you beat the big boss.
And right now, honestly, the hardest thing about these games so far is just because I'm streaming it. They throw a lot of characters at you in the beginning of the game, and just having to think up new fucking voices for all the characters as I'm streaming. That's been the hardest part.
Shocked you don't have? Nah, I don't know how that would work. Yeah, maybe voices. You could through an emulator, not voices, but like an AI thing. But that'd be a lot of work.
Oh no, yeah, I'd just make voices. And I didn't even realize it too. Like the old Academy head, I think it was Jet who had like actually stated it. Like a voice just came into my head and I just started doing it. And he's like, it kind of sounds like the Swedish Chef. I'm like, oh my god, you're right. So now I'm just like Schmurly-doo every time he talks.
Yeah, that's way more fun to do for an audience.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be probably kind of crazy if I was just doing it alone in my room.
Oh yeah, we'd have to lock you up ASAP.
If I had a girlfriend at the time who probably wouldn't be my girlfriend shortly after that, just be like, are you
probably not
talking to yourself and doing Swedish Chef impressions to this game? Yeah. Why?
Ma'am, please listen to your son.
Oh boy. I think the cave woman. Actually, that was the hardest one. I did Scarlet, which was the past one. So the professor is the cave woman professor. So I started like trying to do caveman speech. So I was basically just like cutting out words
Bunga.
and figuring out which words to cut out was actually really hard as I was doing it. Oh man. But at the end of the day, I'm having fun at least streaming the game. Just encountering the glitches with everybody and then just, collecting Pokemon, seeing the different designs and stuff. It's been a lot of fun. Those will probably be that and Sonic will be the 2 games just I do solo for like the rest of this year, basically. Nothing really coming out until like late January. So yeah. That about covers everything that I have. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we end it?
Nope, nothing from me.
I got nothing.
All right.
Fact, man. Fact this up.
Or real quick.
Yoma.
Oh, what about Yoma?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of late.
No, go ahead. No, bring up. Talk
No,
about
he got bed.
I'm a sleepy boy.
And he has work in the mornings.
I gotta work tomorrow. But
Well, I would like an update. How did that debate go?
It just went horribly.
They did it?
Oh yeah.
Did the main guy pop in?
No.
Just the other guy.
Yep.
So, do you think that this
No.
beginning debate will lead
No.
to debate with the main guy?
No. I keep telling him it ain't happening.
It's more than likely not going to happen.
And he keeps that hope
because
alive.
of other things happening involving our friend Triggered now.
Oh no.
So it's probably
Did
not
he
gonna happen.
Snitch it out?
He's currently explaining the lore, and it's he's probably exaggerating it as he's want to do. So it's gonna be like, oh, he's really clout chasing. Yeah, it's not gonna happen now.
But again, we have more subs than him. Then how can we clout chase him?
It's fine. If Homeboy is indicative of anything that I face with that dude, it's gonna be like I just don't want to do it.
You shouldn't have wanted to do it before.
I didn't think it would be like that.
Based on what?
It's so I said that the story was broken. He goes, here's the definition of a broken story. This does not fit whatever you're going to say, so it doesn't matter what you say. And then I laid out how the story is broken, and he goes, I understand all that. It doesn't matter because it doesn't fit your definition. Next point.
Did it fit the definition?
No.
What was the definition of a broken
It's some
story?
Proprietary definition.
But it's
and I said,
individual opinion.
And he said, and I said, can I change it to these things hurt the story? He goes, no, I didn't prepare for hurt the story. I prepared for broke the story. Next point.
The point of a debate is you think of your feet and
legitimately.
Hair.
So that's why I'm just like, come on now, dude. I said all this, and you're just gonna be like, well, whatever. No.
He's basically doing semantics of
100%.
And you picked a single definition of the opinion of a single person to say this is how a broken story, and that informs everything you think of when you think of a broken story.
And then I said, that Hiruzen is the most incompetent person in all of Naruto. And I explained how he's incompetent. And he goes, no, he's not incompetent because of all the good things that he does outweighs the bad stuff. And I go, what good stuff did he do? He goes, first off, he's known as the god of shinobi. And I say, who called him that? And he goes, do I have to prove it? I say, yes, you've made the claim. And he goes, Orochimaru claimed. And I said, okay, good. How did he get the title? What does that title mean? What does that title grant him? And he was just like, it means that he's really strong. And I said, okay, prove that means that he's really strong. And that's where we left off, because he just kept going, no, it says this. I'm going, you're not proving it. You're
proving that it said that,
yes.
But you're not proving that it means he's strong.
Yeah.
Did you record it?
Yes.
Perfect.
I hope I recorded it correctly.
Facts about
50 facts about gods.
Of war.
24.
24, 27. Mike, what did you say?
2.
2. I'm gonna go 4. 2, 4, 12, 24, 25, 27, 33. 2, 4, 12, 24, 25, 27, 29. 24 it is.
Wow,
which was Ralph.
Yep.
Pope Gregory the Ninth declared that cats were associated with devil worship and had them exterminated. Some believe that the disappearance of these cats helps rats spread the bubonic plague, aka the Black Death that killed millions in the 1300s.
Hey.
Oh, that's egg on his face.
Hey, was he right? Was the extermination of the cats? Did it anger the devil? And then he sent the plague as retribution.
You getting rid of my minions?
Oh no, somebody figured it out. We gotta get this, but we gotta make it look right.
I'm sure he was just like, this is not associated with the thing I did. This is completely different.
This is a plague. How did the cats?
What does that have to do with the cats? This is something completely different. You guys handle the rats. I already handled the cats. That's a higher power stuff. You guys just got to kill a couple rats. These are Earth rats.
Let it be.
Yeah, we could have been dealing with the devil stomping around. Now we just got a couple rats. Beat the rats up, and then we'll. This is unrelated to that as well.
Nothing's a through line.
Nothing is connected. Stop looking into things.
Trust in God.
Oh man, I know he was just like, this ain't got nothing to do with what I did. I know that for sure. Somebody not praying enough.
That's crazy.
That's
dude. The things people do in the name of religion.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's ridiculous.
Absolutely terrible.
nuts.
I truly believe cats are like minions of the devil, so they gotta die? And we're just accepting of it because you're a man of God.
The man of God. You're the
Literally.
Pope.
Jeez, it's crazy.
Wow.
All right, we're
All right. With that, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff.
Yes, they are trading.
I will be home this coming Sunday, so we should be able to still stream even with the holiday.
I will also be home.
All right. So with that, thank you everybody. For those that are celebrating, have a happy Thanksgiving. Don't die if you go Black Friday shopping.
Bruh, I have to work it.
Oof. I've been there. Been there.
Another
My last one. It's my last
one.
The last
It's my
one.
last one.
This is your
Last one of
trial.
my
Your
life.
final trial.
Hopefully you don't go out with a bang.
Dude, the last one. Last one of my life. Last one.
All
Just
right.
job. Here I
Yeah,
come.
everybody says the last one until it ain't.
Quiet you.
Yeah, it did. Thankfully, it legitimately is for him, but he still has to get through that last one.
Gotta
All right.
Get through it, man. Couple
Yeah,
weeks,
I'm doing
couple
online
weeks.
shopping.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would still go to these doorbuster
Yeah,
boys.
it's the
Dude,
people that want to.
You
mean-
don't understand. I had somebody approach me, ask me, "Hey, do you know what your Black Friday doorbuster sales are going to be?" I'm like, "Well, man, we haven't done that now in a couple of years. The doorbuster sale thing is kind of over. Most major retailers now do week-long sales."
Hoarding them for yourself, I see.
No,
Where are those savings?
no. This individual turns and looks at me with the deepest sigh and the biggest sadness in their eyes and goes, "They're taking the fun out of everything. I miss having to trample somebody to get what I want.
You're costing me money. You're taking food out of my children's mouth, young man.
They're taking the fun out of everything. It used to mean something when you fought to get something. Now you can just get it.
Shouldn't you?
I can't make this shit up.
I mean,
She wants to go back to
if they
caveman
really
times.
want to, they could just come into a store and forcefully run themselves into people, and it's big fights if they wanted to.
No,
Make it
but
a
then,
full-on concert mosh pit.
but that's illegal. You might go to jail for that. Trampling people, well, that just happens in the course of a doorbuster.
Well, you shouldn't have been laying down there. I was pushed. Well, you should have got back up. I only got one leg. What are you, The Rock in the hit movie Skyscraper?
Well, hopefully you. I don't even want to do my joke.
He just stopped talking. He just stopped talking. Thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week.
Later, guys.
Bye-bye.